What's the real difference between an average salesperson and those elite top performers who just seem to make it look easy? I'll tell you, it's not just luck, and it's not always a better product. It's a deep, deep understanding of psychology. So today, we're cracking open a classic, Brian Tracy's The Psychology of Selling, to give you the core principles that can absolutely transform your results.
So, here's the game plan. I want you to picture this as a pyramid. We're going to start with a foundation. That's your inner game, your mindset. Then we'll build up to understanding your customer, mastering the tactics, and finally, we'll hit the very peak with the key habits that get you to the top and keep you there.
Okay, first things first. Before you can even think about influencing somebody else, you have to master the person you see in the mirror. This is what we call the inner game, and trust me, it is without a doubt the most important part of selling. This quote, this is pretty much the entire book in a nutshell. Think about it. Your success isn't really decided when you're standing in front of a customer. Nope, it's decided by the beliefs and the confidence you bring into that room. Your outer world is just a mirror reflecting your inner state.
So this gets us to the core concept, what Tracy calls your self-concept. This is basically the master program running your entire performance. And he's really blunt about this. You will almost never out-earn your own self-image. You want to make more money? You have to first, on a deep level, believe you are capable and deserving of it. It all starts right there, with that core of self-esteem.
And look at this. This graph just lays it all out, plain and simple. It's the Pareto principle in action, big time. A small elite group. That top 20% with the strongest self-concept are the ones pulling in a whopping 80% of all the sales. Your goal isn't just to sell. Your goal is to get into that top 20%. All right, so we've got our foundation poured. Let's start climbing to the next level of the pyramid. Now we're going to see how that inner work helps you understand what's really going on inside your customer's head. Because here's the secret. People buy for their reasons, not for yours. Now this slide, this is a huge one. We all like to think we're these super logical creatures, right? Making decisions based on spreadsheets and facts. Well, the truth is, every single buying decision is sparked by an emotion. Logic is just the stuff we use later to justify the decision our heart already made. Your job is to connect with the emotion.
Oh man, this is such a classic trap we all fall into. We get so excited about our product's features, the specs, the bells and whistles. But guess what? The customer doesn't really care about what your product is. They care about what it does for them. They are buying an improvement to their life. You're not selling a mattress. You're selling a fantastic night's sleep and a more productive day tomorrow. See the difference?
So what does all this lead to? Well, it leads to your number one mission. You've got to find their hot button. What is that one single, dominant, emotional reason that's going to make this person say yes? Is it the desire for status, the need for security, the fear of missing out? Every question you ask should be like a little probe, searching for that one key.
All right, time to keep climbing this pyramid. We're getting into the nitty-gritty now, the part that makes a lot of people sweat, handling objections and closing the deal. But I promise, with the right mindset and a couple of killer techniques, this is actually where the magic happens.
Okay, first things first, you have to completely flip your mindset on this. Stop being afraid of objections. An objection is a gift. It means your prospect is actually engaged, they're listening, they're thinking. When they say it's too expensive, they're not really saying no, they're asking, can you please show me why the value is worth this price? So lean in, welcome it, and answer the real question they're asking. And here's a technique for that. It's called the feel, felt, found method. And honestly, it's almost like a magic trick. Instead of arguing, you agree with them. You know, I totally understand how you feel. That right there builds an instant connection. A lot of my best customers felt the exact same way when they first looked at this. Now they don't feel difficult, they feel understood. But you know what they found? And boom, you pivot right from their concern to your solution. It's brilliant. Now let's talk about the assumption close. This one is all about projecting pure confidence. You've already done the work, you've shown the value, so you just assume the sale is happening. You're not asking if they want it, you're moving on to a minor detail. So would delivery on Tuesday work, or is Wednesday better? It makes saying yes feel like the most natural thing in the world.
And then there's this classic, the Ben Franklin close. There's a reason this one has been around forever, because it works. You literally take out a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, and on one side you help them list all the reasons to move forward. Then, you hand them the pen and say, now what are some of the reasons not to? Almost every time, your list of positives will completely overwhelm their list of negatives, making the decision crystal clear.
So, we've got the mindset, we understand the customer, we have the tactics. Now we're at the very top of the pyramid. See, getting to the top is one thing, but staying there, that takes a real commitment to a set of core principles. These are the habits that define the pros.
Look, this list right here, this is basically the constitution for a successful career in sales. We could spend an hour on each one, but let's just pull out a couple that are so important. Check out commit to lifelong learning and follow the leaders. The top pros never think they know it all. They are always students of their craft. And then there's this one, guard your integrity as your most valuable asset. This is everything. In the long run, your reputation is all you have. Trust is your currency. These aren't just nice ideas, they're the operating system for the best in the business.
So at the end of the day, all this information is great, but it's totally worthless if you don't do anything with it. You now have the keys to unlock a whole new level of success. The question is no longer, what should I do? The only question that matters now is, what will I do first? Your success is right there, waiting for you to take that first step.